Hello guys, my name is Prince and this is Math Center. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. Post your comments and questions on my social media handles and I'll respond to it. We are on the topic variation. In the previous video, we solved a question on inverse or indirect variation. In this video, we are going to solve another question on inverse or indirect variation. The question for this video is: R varies inversely as the cube of x. If R is equal to 9 when x is equal to 3, find x when R is equal to 243 divided by 64. So we are being told that R varies inversely as the cube of x. The cube of x, or s cube, is written as x raised to the power 3. So this is the cube of x, or s cube. So if R varies inversely as the cube of x, it's going to be written as R is proportional to 1 divided by s to the power 3, or s cube, or the cube of x. So R varies inversely as the cube of x is written as R is proportional to 1 divided by s cube. Now we know that in order to work with this expression, we need to change this proportionality sign to an equal to sign. And to do that, we have to introduce a constant of proportionality. So if k is the constant of proportionality, then R is equal to k times 1 divided by s to the power 3, or s cube. And this will give us R is equal to k divided by x to the power 3. Okay, the question told us that when R is 9, x is 3. So we can use R equal to 9 and s equal to 3 to find the value of k. So when R is 9, x is equal to 3. That means that 9, which is the same as R, 9 which is equal to R, is equal to k divided by x, which is equal to 3. So 3 exponent 3. And this will give us 9 is equal to k divided by 27. So you multiply the left hand side by 27 and the right hand side by 27. 27 and 27 will cancel out, so k is equal to 27 times 9, and k will give us 243. Remember, the expression we had at the beginning was R is equal to k divided by s cube. So if k is 243, we can say that R is equal to 243 divided by s cube. The question said we should find the value of x when R is equal to 243 divided by 64. That means that we can replace R with 243 divided by 64. So we are going to have 243 divided by 64 is equal to 243 divided by x to the power 3. If you look at this equation very well, you can see that the left hand side is a fraction and the right hand side is also a fraction. The numerator on the left hand side is the same as the numerator on the right hand side. If you have that, you can equate the denominators since the two fractions are equal. So since the numerator here is 243 and the numerator here is also 243, we can equate the two denominators. So we have 64 is equal to x to the power 3, or x to the power 3 is equal to 64. Now, in the videos on change of subjects, we learned that here, if you want to find x or make x the subject, you need to find the cube root of x. You need to find the cube root of x to the power 3. And whatever you do to the left hand side, you do the same thing to the right hand side. So if you find the cube root of x to the power 3, you need to find the cube root of 64 also. So if you find the cube root of x to the power 3, and we find the cube root of 64. If you find the cube root of x to the power 3, you are going to have x. And cube root of 64 will give us 4. So x is equal to 4. So we can say that x is equal to 4 when R is equal to So x is equal to 4 when r is equal to 243. Sorry. Okay, so this is r. So from here we can say that x is equal to 64 when r is equal to 243 divided by 64. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to this channel for more videos. So far, we have considered inverse and direct variations. In the next video, we are going to consider joint variation. Bye bye.